A wife sent to prison for killing her husband and then staging a home invasion is denied her appeal. But tonight we're hearing from a high-profile attorney vowing to free Sandra Melgar. It's a case our Grace White has followed for years. Grace?
Today was a big blow for Sandra Melgar's supporters, but now for the first time we're hearing from her new attorney. She's famous for getting people out of prison, and she's not giving up.
If there's one thing Kathleen Zellner is known for, it's freeing the wrongfully convicted. You may know her name from the Netflix series Making a Murderer. On it, she fights to free Stephen Avery. And now for the first time, she's talking about taking Sandra Melgar's case, saying she's not surprised her appeal was denied because Zellner wrote us the appellate court cannot consider new evidence outside of the trial record. In her only interview from prison, Melgar told us she's innocent. She appealed on two main points. There wasn't enough evidence, and the jury conducted out-of-court experiments during deliberations. But the 14th Court of Appeals stood by the jury's verdict, saying prosecutors presented an abundance of circumstantial evidence that Melgar stabbed her husband to death and staged a home invasion. It all happened inside their Northwest Harris County home on the night they were celebrating their 32nd wedding anniversary in December of 2012. But Zellner says she believes she can prove Melgar is innocent, saying, "We have been working for months evaluating and doing DNA testing, which we believe will ultimately exonerate Sandra Melgar."
You can hear more about the Melgar case on our podcast series. Download Missing Pieces wherever you listen.